What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wealth Not Wait. I am your host, as always, Joseph Coizza, and today's episode is going to be Friday. This is the Friday after the passing, we found out yesterday, of Queen Elizabeth II. 96 years old, she passed away. God bless her. Not being somebody who's British or anything like that, I could still recognize, and something that I didn't realize as I was watching the tribute. Obviously, it's a big thing. I don't think we have something quite like that in America. It's just someone who has a wealth of knowledge and information, and it got me thinking, and this is why I want to make this video on. It may be a little bit of a shorter video, but of all the people who are a little older in age, or who've had experiences, who doesn't grow up with that technology like we did, like I did. You know, I got my first phone. It was a little flip phone, like a T-Mobile Sidekick type thing at the age of, or at least 5th grade. I forgot what age I was, probably like 11-ish. They don't document that. They have that written down, you know, maybe if they write a book or they talk to people, but all those stories. She was the queen since Churchill was prime minister. She was the queen of that time. From World War II, her husband was in World War II. They connected with each other and maintained a relationship through World War II up until now, 2022. COVID, everything, the Reagan era, the 80s, everything that went on, both in ways of pop culture, in ways of politics, in ways of economics, and just the life stories that could be told that are now unfortunately lost. If you're somebody who's older, I urge you, you don't have to do a big production, you don't have to make a thing of it. Put some form of content out on the internet. Record, tell your story, tell what you're good at, tell what you love. Everybody is an expert in something, and even if you're an expert in your own life, if that's all you know and you have cool stories or something, you don't really know too much about anything, but you're able to tell stories about you, I urge you to tell those stories before they are lost forever. In some way, form, shape, or form, in video, in audio, in writing, telling through somebody who's younger and having them express that in some form. Get that information and get those stories out there. And if you're younger, if you're somebody like me, or even younger, or somewhere in between, you're not, you know, over 65, but you're not 20 anymore, you're like 30, 40, 50, whatever it is, document your process. Document your journey. That's what Gary Vee talks a lot about, is document, not just creating things, but document, this is what I'm doing today. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be something you do consistently, but like once a week, once a month, give an update, tell a story, say something, and tell your truth and your story, and get that information out there. I love the fact that my grandkids could be watching right now and say, wow, this is what Grandpa Joe looked like. This is what Grandpa Joe did. This is what Grandpa Joe talked about. This is what he was like. Here's his stories. I love that fact, and I urge you, especially if you're older and you have that wealth of information, you're not well documented online, to begin to do so. Even if you are, or you're younger in your journey, to document your process, because then you're able to look back. I know I do when I go back and I edit videos, and you look and you hear, wow, fuck, look how far I've come. But most importantly, that you get that information, you get that value, you get all those stories out there that's a part of you, a part of your history, the lessons you learned, the love that you experienced, everything. You get to take that and share that with the world, and hopefully make the world, this generation, the next generation, every generation after that, better than the one after it, just by you sharing your story. So that's what I urge everybody to do. Make sure you leave in the comment below something about your story. Tell a story, something that's passionate about you. You know, I did a podcast with Dad, and that was something that was big about it. I try and highlight and document these people. I think all that information is important. That's how I learned investing, was through Buffett and all that. His story, his experience. So learning from people who are older than us, or documenting and having people who are going through the same thing, is extraordinarily important. Let me know in the comments below a story from you. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.